Hello, today we're going to be looking at the traptrix deck. So, let's explain a bit about it first. So this deck is today we're going to be looking at traps and particular trap holes type of traps, which is a particular trap that set of traps that have effects when monsters are summoned or special summoned. Let's use these to control the field. Again, like the red RDA structure deck, that was about 30-ish, or £32. It's a similar price of the structure decks for traptrix, so you're looking at probably about €34 and similar amount of dollars. So let's look at it, at the deck. Main deck, first of all. We're going to look at the traps first. So this little trap trick, which I'd play at 3. So you can banish a normal trap from deck, except another copy of this one, and you can set one card with the same name directly from deck, and it can be activated this turn. But you're limited to only activating one trap for the rest of this turn after this card resolves. So you set it, play another trap once you banish a copy, and then play that one. Floodgate trap hole. So that changes the monster to face down defense position when it's special summoned, and they get locked and cannot change, so you trap them down, meaning they can be tributed, but there's limits of what you can use them for. Again, 3. Again, 3. Traptrix trap hole nightmare. So when one's special summoned a monster, then you can negate the effects and destroy. So really nice negate destroy. Stops your opponent going to combos. We've got Void Trap Hole, which when opponent special summons a monster with 2,000 or more attack, you negate the effects, and if you do, destroy. So again, negate destroy, you could break extra deck monsters or main deck monsters depending on what your opponent chooses to summon. We've got Terrifying Trap Hole Nightmare. This one, if special summons your opponent, you can target a monster which has 2,000 more attack, destroy it. Then if you have a whole normal trap monster from graveyard, you can banish a monster from your opponent's graveyard. So hopefully you've already used other traps before you use this. Looking at some of the monsters, these are all plants, traptrix. So we've got 3 Vesiculo. You can use only one effect per turn, and only once that turn. So you can set a trap you control to the graveyards to special summon this from hand. If you control no cards, you spell or trap zone and banish this card from graveyard, and then set one from a trap from graveyard to field. So that's Vesiculo. Nepenthes, again, unaffected by the effects of whole normal traps. If you activate one of these, except during damage stage, you can add to hand or special summon a traptrix monster from deck, except another copy of this. That's the once per turn. Again, I'd run 3 of them. We've got 1 Dionea. Like all the rest, unaffected by trap holes. Specifically, this one lets you target when normal summoned another traptrix monster to your graveyard to special summon a defense position. And when this card is special summoned, you can target one hold in graveyard and set it that target, but banish during the end phase if it's still in the field. got traptrix, which is 3. Again, unaffected. You can activate hold normal traps cards from hand, and effects of normal traps cannot be negated, which is really useful when you've got a trap off your deck. If you're not, you can do them and people can't interact to negate them. We've got Holiday. You can activate this turn it is set, which is different to most traps, which have to wait till the next to your opponent's turn before you can activate them. But so you can do that by discarding a normal trap. You special summon into fence position as a normal plant monster, and you can banish this card from your graveyard to target one traptrix monster in your graveyard to special summon it. You use one effect per turn, and only once that turn. So it's another body on board. You've got Arachna Camper, which I write through. So first time, each of your set cards, either spell and trap, would be destroyed by card effect. They're not. During main phase, if you control a traptrix monster, you can special summon this from hand, and it locks you into insects and plants, which is what this deck's built with. Then you've got the field spell, Traptrix Garden, which lets you do an additional normal summon of a traptrix on top of your regular normal summon. And they're not destroyed the first turn, they would be destroyed. And if you banish a monster you control, you can special summon one traptrix from hand or graveyard. Well, that's once per turn. Then we've got Boudica. Same unaffected, that they all have. Each affects once per turn. But also you can add Traptrix Garden, so you can add the field spell of this one from deck to hand. If it's special summoned, you can target special summon monster your opponent controls to banish. But during their next standby phase, your opponent can summon one of their banished monsters. We have Tantalizing Tune, which lets you discard an insect or plant or a normal trap to draw 2. Then banish it from graveyard, and you can target one of your banished level 4 insect or plant monsters or normal traps, add it to the bottom of your deck. You can only use these once per turn. Then we've got Genlicity. Same unaffected ones. You can tribute this card to set 2 normal traps with different names from deck, one from deck, one from graveyard, but banish them when they leave the field. That's the main deck, the extra deck. So you've got Rafflesia, which if it's on these 2 level 4 monsters, and when it's on the field, your Traptrix monsters can't be destroyed by battle card effects, except Rafflesia. They can only target this Rafflesia with card effects. Once per turn, you can attach material to send a whole normal trap from deck to graveyard, and then the effect becomes that trap this turn. Sarah, your link one, that just needs a Traptrix monster. That's not a link. So this one, you can only use each one once per turn, but not doing the damage step. If all trap card is activated, you can special summon a Traptrix monster from deck with a different name than the cards you control. If your other Traptrix monster's effect is activated, you can set one whole normal trap directly from deck. You got Atopus, which is a link 3, so 2+ monsters, including insect or plants. So it's not affected by trap effects. All Traptrix monsters you control gain 1000 attack where you have a normal trap in graveyard. Target face-up cards your opponent controls up to the number of insects or plants you control, negate their effects. Then you can apply the effect of banish one normal trap from graveyard if you do destroy one of those targeted cards. Again, 3. Galaria. 2 insects and all plant monsters. So, it's all affected by trap effects. Use each of the following effects once per turn. After you activate a normal trap card, you can set it instead of setting it to graveyard. During the end phase, you can target one traptrix monster into your graveyard to special summon it in defense position. We've got a single copy of Pengucula. So while this has material, it's not affected by trap effects, and the activated effects of other monsters with the same type as this card's material. You could only use each of the following effective traptrix of it once per turn. Detach one material from this card to add traptrix monster from deck to hand. The monster owned by your opponent sent to graveyard or banished by card effect. You can attach all those monsters to this card's material, meaning you can knock your opponent out of certain cards. We have Almaris, which is not affected by trap effects, but it has material. You can use each of these effects once per turn. Detach 2 materials to special summon a level 4 insect or plant monster. The opponent's monster leaves the field because of card effect and is now in the graveyard or banished. You can detach one material from this card to target one of them to special summon it to your field. Right. So this deck I like a lot. Simple. You can pretty much start with any of them because you go summon a traptrix, use its effects, make Sarah. Then hopefully you'd have Holitea, set, discard, somehow, and you'd leave with Sarah board. Then you can have that. Which one is it? Hopefully you'd have something so you could use Trap Garter to do a second summon. And then by comboing off, you end up with the board where you can have Sarah, Atopus just below it because of links, and with Fleasia out. Bare minimum of these 3. You can build up loads of board with them depending what you want. But that's just a standard board. You can then go to like Animaze on your next turn, or which is probably one of the main ones. You'll run is go through Sarah with Fleasia, Animaze, Atopus, depending on your build. This deck has quite a lot of builds, so if you want to lean more into the insects, it's perfectly possible to run something like the Ragnarika insects, which still keep fit within theme, and you can use most of this extra deck and just modify it very slightly. I might have to grab that build of a friend who's done it at some point. You can also go through the Labyrinth. Again, trap base, just widen out your traps. Have a very small core, so you've got a bit more control over it. one of the things you do have to be careful is, even though with these it says they're all unaffected, they're not affected by. Is it Rafflesia? I just got the wrong one. Yeah, so they can't be destroyed, but there is a trap card called Karma Cannon, which is really useful in outing decks like this. Because what it says is, if you flip it up, it's a trap, and it says any monster, to flip all monsters possible into face down position. The second effect of it is anything that's not been flipped face down because it's unaffected by the initial one, it targets the players and they send to graveyard. Note, this does get around the traptrix cards when they're protected, and it also gets around stuff like Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. It pops the fields, but you do have very few ways around that, unfortunately, unless you build your deck in a way that can stop Carlicons being activated. It is a good deck that you can make quite easy out of the structured decks, and it does come with some hand traps I've not thrown in because I can't remember where I've put them, because I've had this sitting in my folders a while now. So yeah, that's that. And but it's a nice one that can be competitive for the low end, like RDA. Because of the traps, there's a lot of how the traps work on someone. There's not a lot of decks have to be creative with something to get around, excuse me, these effects. So yeah, they're the main things about these decks. If you wanted something that wasn't not traptrix, mixed with the Magnifica or Labyrinth, you could stick. I've actually experimented with some of the aromatherapy life gain deck, and this. You lose out on a bit of both, but they're plants, so you get extenders for your boards, develop a bigger board for them. And that's going to be this one for this week. I'll work out for next week what I'm going to do. Bye.